Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's 2/13/2021. I wanted to start out with Trump assassination attempt. A would-be assassin's bullet struck but did not penetrate Trump's bedroom window while he slept during the early morning hours of January 26. Bulletproof glass, which he had installed recently, probably saved his life. And ballistic experts who at first speculated that the shot originated from a chopper off the coast have dismissed that hypothesis in favor of a more plausible premise, an armed drone. Trump's investigative team dismissed the gunman in the helicopter theory after obtaining radar logs from Palm Beach International Airport and U.S. Coast Guard Station Lake Worth Inlet. Neither radar had detected a helicopter within 15 miles of Mar-a-Lago between 3 and 4 a.m. that morning. Trump hired Anthony Vance, who for 12 years was radar approach control operator at Joint Base Andrews. The log study revealed 4 surface contacts or ships within 3 miles of Mar-a-Lago at around the time of the attack. One ship was half mile off the coast when the round hit the windows. It is believed that a custom-fitted drone was used. Secondly, Oldsmar, Florida water was hacked last week. Florida officials on Monday said that the hack had been breached and attempted to poison the water supply of the city of Oldsmar, Florida last week, but had been unsuccessful. Sheriff Bob Terry said Monday that the hacker had gained control of the operating systems and attempted to increase the amount of sodium hydroxide, also known as lye, in the water from 100 parts per million to 11,100 parts per million. The hack took place once in the morning and once in the afternoon. The breach took place 2 days before the Super Bowl, whose took place this year in Tampa, Florida. The city of Oldsmar, which has a population of around 15,000, is located just outside of Tampa. And for that story, I have 2 Timothy 3:2, which this also know that the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parent, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but not denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And lastly, the Supreme Court update. Supreme Court to consider election lawsuits in February. The Supreme Court on Monday listed several high-profile election lawsuits for consideration at its mid-February conference. Lawyers for President Trump had argued that if the cases were not heard before President Biden's inauguration, their success would be unlikely. After the court pushed that off, many lawyers said the challenges were still important and could have long-term implications for election fairness. Issues that were needed to be settled were about expanded mail-in voting. Our legal issue is how Pennsylvania conducted its 2020 election remains important and needs the court's review. Election litigation continues to play out in the courts, and many Republican state legislators have begun introducing bills to curb mail-in voting. If the Supreme Court accepts any of the election results, it is unlikely that they will be heard before October.